I just realized the other day that my husband's going to be retired in 5 to 6 years. Life is not going to be the same at all. I'm a little concerned about this now. We just had a little weekend trip, and on that trip my husband told me that things are more fun when we're out and about because at home we argue too much. So what's going to happen when he's here 24/7? That's never been a reality for us in our 42 years together. He's always gone. Well, not always. So what's going to change? Well, first of all, I'm not used to having him here 7 days a week. I'm used to being able to do what I do without him here, and I have my own routine and my own schedule. And on the weekends, it always changes up a bit because when he is here, he leads. I do what he wants. We do everything his way. So I'm okay with that a couple days a week because I've got a few days a week to do things my way. I don't know what's coming when he retires. I just have an imagination that kind of tells me the things that may happen. And one of the things is my husband is a morning person. He loves to get up and get started immediately with cleaning or whatever. He's just really busy in the mornings. I am not a morning person. And I like to wake up slowly, enjoy my coffee, watch TV, read a book, do whatever it is I do in the morning for an hour or two. We're gonna clash right there. We're gonna clash because he wants to get moving and I don't. So I'm not sure how we're gonna work that out. He loves to just come and go. Whatever pops in his head, he takes off to go do. I'm more of a planning type person. He has his own way of doing things, but I've been running the house now for 42 years to just hand over the reins and say, okay, you're home now, and now it's your turn to just do everything the way you want it done. That's going to be hard for me to let go of the reins and say, okay, hubby is home for good, and now it's his way every day. I'm used to giving up control on the weekends for the most part, but 7 days a week, 365 days a year, I've not had to do that ever. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. Doing YouTube videos. I do not do those when he is around, period. I just don't. So how am I going to continue with YouTube if he's here? You know, I'm going to have to get to a point in the next 5 to 6 years where I can sit here and talk to the camera with him standing right over there in the kitchen or something. I know I need to start working on that now because that's going to take some time to get used to. There's a lot of other things. Music, our musical tastes are different. If I turn on my kind of music, he normally just walks out because he doesn't want to have to listen to it. So I've learned over the years that if I want him around, I turn off my music. Otherwise he leaves. Same with the TV shows that I watch. He doesn't really enjoy what I watch, so if I turn on something for me to watch, he normally just leaves. And again, I've just learned I don't do me when he's around because he won't be around if I'm doing me. So, the music, it will be his music. The TV shows will be his TV shows. And I'm not sure how I'm going to squeeze me back into it once he's retired. Get used to him having to leave the room? Maybe. That's his choice to leave, right? It's not my choice, it's his choice. We're going to need to set him up a man cave, someplace where he can go and do him or something. I don't know. This is going to be so weird. You know, I've been taking care of kids and dogs and grandkids and other animals and all kinds of stuff for most of my existence on this planet. It's only been for not even the last 2 years that I've had the opportunity to be fully, totally alone. And I've grown quite accustomed to it and quite used to it, and I actually very much enjoy it. Now, when it hit me the other day that, oh my goodness, that's coming to an end, it was like, ooh, that was kind of a shock to the system. To think I finally am learning how to be alone, and now I won't be alone anymore. Not that that's a bad thing. I just have a lot of readjusting to do within myself. If this channel survives for the next 5 to 6 years, I don't remember exactly when it is he retires, but if this channel makes it to that point, I'm sure that at that point the channel is going to start to transition from what it is right now, which is still kind of all over the place, to what it's like to be elderly. You know, I'm going to be 60 years old in 15 days. So 5 to 6 years from now, I'm going to be pushing 70. You know, married for almost 50 years. We're at 42 right now. And being with my husband 24/7, with him being retired. It's going to be an interesting story. It's going to be an interesting look at the last part of life.